No. Clear your throat. Okay.
Ready?
No. Yeah, no, it was an amazing experience for all of us. I think one of the coolest parts about being an actor is getting to share the experience with the cast and the crew and everyone else, but like the cast specifically on that show was amazing. It was such a huge experience for all of us. And then to tell such like a real kind of visceral story, it was amazing. I think for all of us, we just wanted to be truthful to the stories we were telling. And yes, it was a heavier subject matter, but it's a story that was really important. And I think we learned, as we were shooting and after, and I'm meeting you guys many years after, that it's an impactful story that kind of it needed to be told. So I'm just very grateful, and to meet you guys in person. Some of these fans I've followed on Instagram, or I've tracked for years now. So to like be able to physically hug them and thank them has been such a cool experience. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, lots. Monty was a troubled young man. So I think you have to find the root of why they act the way they do.
Yeah.
And every person, you, me, that we all have so many layers to us. And so finding what each layer means and kind of why. So for Monty, he kind of seems like a bully, but what makes him that way, why is he that way? And I think that's honest to kids you've met in high school who are just struggling, and they show it in different ways. They don't really know how to or they don't have the tools to express their emotions kind of in a healthy way. So for Monty, it was anger, but for the next person, maybe they just get quiet, you know? So it's like, it's very different, and everyone's going through something, and I think recognizing that is important. Anytime you approach a scene like that, you have to do lots of prep work. And then when you get there we call it on the day, when you're in the scene, you just kind of have to let it go. So you have to really know why. You have to know the why, and then just be free enough to kind of react on the day. But scenes like that, you really need to have knowledge on what's going on. And unfortunately, there's a lot of material to study online. These types of scenarios happen all the time. So you just read a lot, you prepare a lot, you practice, and then on the day you just have to be in that moment, just like you and I are talking right now.
That kind of character.
Yeah, that's like a whole new level, right? Because they're actual characters and it's an actual story. And I'm sure, I would love to portray someone in real life, but there's like you have to do this story justice, and there's a weight that comes to playing a real person. So until I'm there, I won't know, but I would like the challenge. And characters specifically, like you just mentioned, they're super dark, right?
Yeah.
So going in that space every day, you have to think like them. So going in that headspace, the physical body, or the physical space is like, it would be a lot, but as an actor, challenging, but you want those challenging roles for sure.
Yeah.
I can't pin it down to just one, to be honest. Like I said, there are a couple people that have been fans since like day one that I'm physically getting to hug, but all the fan experiences have been so cool. I think more than anything, everyone just sharing their story with me and saying how they connected with one of the characters, one of the shows I've been on, it like fills my heart. So I really can't narrow it down to one. It's an overarching theme of just connecting with people and I am the actor in the show, but I'm just a person, and like I think when you're in the same room with someone else, all of those kind of walls drop and you're just connecting with the person you're sharing the space with, like so It's not
Okay.
a specific experience with the whole thing.
This was your first in-person convention.
This was my
right?
first in person. I've been trying to do it for a while. Thank God it happened. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I would ask myself what I'm currently working towards. So Timothy, what are you currently working towards? And I think the answer to that, I don't know how much battery you have on that phone, but I think the answer is just I'm constantly working towards being the best version of myself, and I don't always know what that is, but as long as I'm aware of that goal, then every decision I make kind of filters into that theme, and just being okay with sometimes I don't know what's going on, you know, and I stress myself out, as I imagine most of us do, but life's hard and confusing, and just trying to be okay with the fact that you don't have all the answers and be patient and be in the present is I think the most valuable thing you can do. And I think I'm gonna start taking my own advice in this moment because I needed to hear that out loud. Thanks, Tim.